Ah, I can't see it. I don't know how to.
If you put it further back on the table, maybe. You could put it on the. You could put it on the couch arm over there.
I don't know if it'll stay up over there. It won't be too far away. I don't think you can read it from way back there, can you?
Maybe. I don't know. We could try it.
Can you read that? Is it too far if I go way back?
That looks good.
Yeah, looks
I
fine.
can see it.
Okay, well, I don't know how to pin it up.
Just hold it.
Every time I talk?
Dude, try putting it on the arm of the couch over there.
Okay, hang on.
Love it. Right, episode 52. Yeah, that's going to be too hard to read. I need to get some better lighting for this room. Did you work on your lighting situation? Because it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I put like a light over there, and I put some parchment in front of it.
Ah. I might do that too, man. Because I feel like I got some weird shadows going on.
And you got like your screen is lighting your face.
Yeah, I got that, and like my lights are above my head. There's like one literally right above my head. And
You need one like over here.
Yeah. Yeah, I can get. Oh crap! And we are broadcasting. It's like some brain farts right there. Should we? We need to start recording once Steven gets back. Triers, we're gonna start in just a second here. We are watching Lethal Weapon. Lethal Weapon was our movie this week. Yep. Mac watched it too.
I did watch Lethal Weapon.
So good. Yeah, we're gonna get started. Steven just needs to make a Lethal Weapon banner and hang it up. He's right now he's welding stuff together to build his stand. Brain farts right there. Should we
Stop making noise.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna put. Oh, we got to share it too. More people will watch if we share the dang thing. Triers, you're welcome to share it too. You know, the one of you that's probably watching the show.
Candace.
Candace.
Start broadcasting?
Yeah, we're broadcasting. We're live. Everybody hears everything you say.
But
Everybody.
Okay, let's also record the show.
Oh, good idea.
Oh yeah, that.
Recording.
Right. This app open up QuickTime Player.
I might not be able to keep up with the stream with my internet today.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see what
So I'll
happens.
just focus on being on here instead of watching it on here.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You can close it so you don't slow down, lag your stream thing. Recording.
Did I say I was recording? 'Cause I am.
Yeah, you did. You did. You said it a while ago.
Good.
Sorry, hang on. Let me do this.
All right.
Let me do
A beautiful song, man.
That was the song he was singing when he was doing the shooting practice thing.
Oh yeah.
Recording.
Wails so hard.
He does, man. Rocks
Saxy.
that saxophone.
Some saxy sax.
He grabs you by the sack.
All right. On that note, shall we? You guys ready to start the show?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I guess.
It's 8:35 p.m. Pacific time. Thank you for watching and listening, Triers, and welcome to Try Again, a movie club. the show where each week we pick a movie, we watch it, we review it, and we make fun of it. I'm Todd Perkins, your host, and I'm joined by my co-hosts Stephen Comstock and Mac McEnroe.
Hello.
This week's movie is, as you probably guessed, Lethal Weapon. Lethal Weapon. We were asked by some of our viewers to put up signs so they could see what movie we're watching when they look at the stream, and there it is. Lethal freaking Weapon right there. So,
The lethalist.
Yes.
The lethalist of the weapons.
All right. Let's review this fetcher. Mac, why don't you review it first? What's your score?
All right. So my score is a 7.
Okay.
That was a hard one for me to review. I thought it was good for what it was. I liked the cheesy 80s-ness. I liked how hard it tried to be edgy for the first 20 minutes of the movie. It was really funny. But I did get bored for a while there in the middle. So 7.
All right.
Mhm.
Steven, what'd you give it?
I gave it a 9.
All
Oh,
right.
dang.
I love this movie, dude. I thought it was great. I like the 80s-ness of it. At first I thought the whole like Mac was saying, like the edgy thing with Riggs at the beginning, and you know how he was supposed to be all bad A and stuff. At first I thought it was a little cheesy, but then I kind of dove into it and just got sold on it, and I really liked it. I thought it was great.
Yeah, I don't know if it stops being cheesy or if you just get into the world or
Yeah,
something.
see, that's what
Yeah.
that's what I thought it was. I thought I just got into it. Like I just
Yeah.
bought into it after a while. It stopped being cheesy and started feeling more believable.
I agree.
Especially at the end. Well, I don't want to jump all the way to the end of the movie, but at the end of the movie, he's like, "No, I'm not really crazy. I'm just a weirdo. I don't know what his deal was."
Awesome. Well, I also gave it a 9. I gave it
Yeah?
a 9 too.
Wow.
Yeah. The whole time I was watching it, I was laughing out loud, like more than I've laughed out loud at television in a while. Actually, I thought it was very funny.
That's a good point. It had a really good mixture of funny, and action at the same time.
I
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah, and it was like the funniness was like kind of campy, but it's like you're laughing with it and at it. You're kind of like going back and forth between those. I felt like I was, at least.
Yeah.
And so I like that, like the soundtrack, anytime anything would happen in the soundtrack, it was funny to me.
The sexy saxophone was the best, dude.
Yeah. Like I love that. I really love Mel Gibson's character. Every time he said anything or did anything, I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Like he did like the Three Stooges bit at the beginning.
That was so dumb.
What was that?
Like poke the guys in the eye to do a drug bust.
What drug dealer would allow that?
He did everything short of like spinning around on the ground singing whoop, 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 whoop. And
Imagine
I loved it.
that's what the Three Stooges do.
Also, dude, that same scene, I love that scene, by the way, the drug deal scene at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
What was with the part after he shot the guy and he was like rolling around on his carcass? He's like, "Where's your buddy?" He was like rolling around.
Yeah.
on it.
No, the choreography was so bad there. And like just when he's like rolling for no reason and shooting stuff, it's like so much unnecessary action.
It was like watching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia or something, like when Mac on there like is trying to be all tough and he's just like rolling around.
It was just weird because he was literally like rolling around on his body like an animal would do to its like dead prey or something.
If the animal had
weird.
something wrong with its brain.
Just trying to get a scent on him or something.
Yeah. He's marking his territory. It's weird.
It was the teabagging of the 80s.
It was. He was rolling his awesome mane all over him.
That guy owes him a debt of gratitude.
Yeah.
Dusting him with his majestic hair.
Oh man, I'm glad you guys liked it because at first I was like, man, I don't know what this movie's gonna be about. I didn't realize it was. I guess I wouldn't consider it an action comedy, but it was really funny.
Yeah, it was definitely more action, but it had a lot of good. So was this a first time for both of you seeing this movie? You'd never
Yeah.
seen it, but neither of you have ever seen it.
No.
Alright.
Nope.
I feel like
Actually-
of all the like 80s, like iconic 80s movies that we've watched, like the big, like, Rock or Rambo and like all those kind of things, this is
Yeah.
the one that pulled it off the best to me so far.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one that I was still enjoyed the most.
that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great, dude. I really liked it. I don't think there was a part where I wasn't entertained. Either it was funny because either it was supposed to be funny, or maybe it wasn't supposed to be quite so funny, or it was just awesome to watch.
Yeah.
You know, there was no parts where I wasn't having a good time, I don't think.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the craziness of Riggs, like when he was up with that suicidal guy and he like he offered him a cigarette, then he handcuffed himself to him
Yeah.
and jumped off the building.
That'd be so fun.
I don't understand why that guy got so upset. They just jumped onto like a giant balloon.
I know, isn't that everybody's dream?
I dream about that every night.
I know, me and Mel Gibson just jumping off of stuff together.
Me and Mel Gibson handcuffed together.
I have a matching mullet and it's just blowing in the wind. It breaks my fall a little bit, you know?
I picture us landing on horses, shirtless.
And riding off together.
Giving each other nipple twisters and stuff.
Oh man.
I really liked it too. Just, even as like a straight action movie, I thought the story was like pretty good and it was tense. And I was like really satisfied with that as well. And I think that's why it was so good to me, because it worked as a serious movie and it worked like as a funny movie at the same time. Because it was like cheesy in parts, but like for the most part, like the story is really good. And also Gary Busey was pretty cool in it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Who knew he would grow up to be the actual crazy one?
I think this is must be pre-accident Gary Busey.
Yeah. He definitely was there all day.
Yeah, he was totally all there. I kind of wanted more of
Figuratively
him.
and literally.
I wanted more of him to see like if there's any like signs of current day Gary Busey in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't recognize any silliness. That was pretty impressive.
Even his hair looked all good.
Yeah. Now this is really a movie about good hair. Also,
It really
Danny
is.
Glover's beard at the beginning, I was kind of sad that he shaved it off because he looked awesome.
Yeah,
when
dude.
He was in
he
the
was rocking that
bathtub.
beard. Also, what was that? Who left all the? First of all, who takes a bath?
Yeah, exactly. A 50-year-old man is taking a bath, and then he's got his
And
whole
then-
family.
And then his whole family comes in. Yeah. What the heck is going on in that family?
And his daughter like lingered in there, it seemed like, when everybody else left.
Well, yeah, because most of the kids are like kind of young, like looked like they were like under 10, and then there's that one daughter was like, she got to be like 18 or 17
Yeah,
or something.
Yeah.
Just like hanging out with a naked
Hanging
man,
out with naked dad, like 18-year-old girls do.
kissing him. Do not kiss a naked man.
Don't tell me what to do.
So I didn't say it in that way. If you were their kid, is what I was trying to say. Yeah, naked dudes, feel free, man. No haters on this show. But yeah, I mean, I would feel weird like kissing my kid if they were a baby and I was like taking a bath. Like it was just something inappropriate about
You're like
that.
sitting in the bath. Bring me my son so that I can kiss him.
On this my birthday. Come, children, join. Bring me a cake while I'm in the tub.
Observe the loins from whence you sprang.
Oh man.
Classic. But his beard was cool, and that's what I
Yeah.
was saying. When I said I liked how he looked
was-
in the bath, I was talking about how
It was-
his beard.
It was a welcome distraction.
Yeah, exactly.
All the other weirdness that was
I know.
taking place.
He's naked. He's got a beard. He's got it. Okay, focus on the beard. Focus on the beard.
That's probably why they put that beard in the movie in the first place. Like, all right, he's not naked in the bath anymore. We can get rid of the beard.
Yeah. They originally shot it without the beard, then had to CG it in later on. Oh, classic Danny right there. To be honest with you guys, I did not take any notes. I was having too much fun watching the movie.
Dude, I barely finished this movie like 10 minutes before.
I saw that. I saw your text, man, like a boss. And Mac barely finished too.
Yeah. So
That's great.
I didn't take many notes. I did comment on the helicopter, how good it was at flying. And I don't know if that's a real thing. Can the helicopters really fly that well?
I don't think
like bump
helicopters
into cars
yeah,
and stuff.
I don't think they can attack cars with their landing gear.
Yeah, that seemed kind of weird and unrealistic.
That was the part that was the most unrealistic part.
Yeah, it's probably true.
It's like stomping on the car. Oh, that was great.
So what do you think was the worst part besides the creepy bathtub scene?
That wasn't the worst part. That was a great part.
Yeah, no pun intended, right? I'll be here all week. I didn't have a least. There were some parts where I felt like it got a little slower, but I can't remember any of them off the top of my head. Like I remember thinking, the pacing was a little crappy a couple of times, but for the most part, it's fine. And I think with an action movie, you can take a break and have an intense scene and then have like a slower scene. Like it was fine.
Yeah, I think for the era too, there used to be a lot more just dead time in movies back then, and this one didn't have as much of that as it seems like as a lot of them do.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, there wasn't anything that I didn't like about it. Honestly, I honestly I want to watch more. Actually, I want to watch.
Yeah, there's a bunch of these, dude. There's a bunch of Lethal Weapons.
Yeah, there's 4 of them, and then on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, they did a Lethal Weapon 5. So there's an episode where they do that, and it is super rewarding. So I want to watch that again.
And there's a reboot.
Oh, really?
Probably terrible.
The TV show? Are you talking about the TV show?
Maybe it is.
Isn't
I don't
there
know.
a
Yeah,
I think
the
there's a
TV show.
Was it?
It's just, I think it just started this year. It's the first season of it. I don't know if it's any good or not, though.
I want to try it.
I
have
think the
little
other
faith.
Lethal Weapons are legit. I
Oh.
think the other ones are good too.
I was talking to my friend about it today, and he said that he heard that the first one is the worst one. And I was like, how is that even possible? This movie was awesome.
By number 3, it's like an 11.
Yeah. I want to watch it, and I want to watch the show too. I want to give the show a chance. I doubt it's going to be good because I don't feel like modern day stuff can capture that 80s vibe that well. I guess we saw it with Stranger Things, but for the most part, they either like massively overdo it or just miss the mark entirely. So
Yeah.
I agree. Maybe they won't try to 80s it up.
yeah. Yeah, I loved it, man. And you know what I didn't like that much was like the half-hour long fist fight at the end. It was like
okay.
kind of cool, but it was really long, dude. And it was so unnecessary.
Dude, it was supposed to be 4 minutes longer than it actually was. They cut it to fit the movie.
Awful. That was the worst part of the movie for me.
I'd be so
liked
bored
it.
if I was like one of the cops just standing, waiting, just like, come on.
Dude, I was
Also,
gonna stop the
okay.
guy.
Who gave Riggs permission to drive a car into your house? I think there'd be better ways to get that guy's attention.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that scene, it wasn't like necessarily bad. It was just like it dragged on. That's it. It wasn't like boring. It was just too long,
Yeah.
It wasn't like the SNL skit too long. It was just, it was enjoyable, but I wanted it to be over before it was over. You guys want to just dive? What? Oh, go for it.
I was going to make up one more thing. When it first shows Riggs, did he actually wake up from sleeping through the night with a cigarette in his mouth?
I didn't notice that.
He woke up in his bed and he was like already smoking a cigarette. Like, I don't know if he fell asleep like that or if he woke up like an hour ago and started smoking.
He trained his mullet to put it in his mouth while he was sleeping.
Maybe his dog.
That's how you get to be special forces, when you can do stuff like that. It's always ready.
You can kill a man from 1,000 yards, but can your hair put a cigarette in your mouth while you're sleeping?
Love it, man. Love it. You guys want to go into randoms?
Yes.
All right. I'll start because I have an answer to mine. I think I have an answer to your guys' too, but
Good reason.
all Oh crap! What was my wording though? The wording is so important. Oh yeah, what part of your life would you like to have a sexy, saxy soundtrack? Because the music of this movie is so sexy and has lots of saxophone in it. So where do you want a sexy soundtrack, Mac?
I just thought anytime I entered a room to have like sexy saxophone play, it would be amazing.
You show up to work.
Harry puts a cigarette in my mouth.
How did that happen? Everybody would be amazed.
Sexy. Steve, what'd you pick?
I'm gonna go with anytime somebody sees me driving in my car.
Nice. He's like slowly put on your sunglasses.
Dude, you can actually accomplish that. Just be cranking 80s sexy music all the time.
Just like turn the volume up and put your sunglasses on simultaneously.
And then as I start to drive away, I shoot at them.
Classic Steven. Oh, that would be so cool though, to be like at a stop sign and just like 90-degree look at somebody and then put on sunglasses and turn up sexy music like that. That would be awesome. So good. Mine was, I was actually thinking of a really specific situation, but one thing my wife likes to do, shout out to Jessica if you're watching, which you probably are.
She is.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Crap, she's going to kill me for saying this. One thing she likes to do is send me to the store to buy stuff and then wait for me to get home and tell me something that she wanted me to get while I was at the store that she didn't tell me about before I went to the store, you know? And so I was thinking that trip back to the store after I go back, just get
Like cut to you in the car.
Yeah, I'm all sad, just
Oh, I love the sad, sexy saxophone.
yeah, it's just yeah, because I've kind of got that vibe from it. Like it was doing it like life is hard, you know. I'm too
Yeah,
old for
it's
this.
true. It's like blues saxy,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Anyway, that's what I'd do. Steve, what's
Okay.
your question?
My question is, what would you rather have? Riggs's awesome mane or Murtaugh's pedophile stash?
When you put it that way.
One choice. I aspire to be.
Trying to weed you guys out here. See what you're really about.
You with the fence, man?
Oh man.
No, he didn't really have a pedophile stash. He had a pretty
Yeah,
rocking
just a regular
mustache.
stash. Yeah. The pedo stash wasn't a thing until, you know, homeless guys and hipsters in the 2010s, man.
You have to be white to have a pedophile stash.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. When's the last? Yeah.
That got deep.
The more I think about it, I'm like, I'm just like sex offenders in my mind. And I'm like, they're all white guys.
Nothing against black people, just you're not as good at being a pedophile.
Yeah, white people we're not as good at sports generally, but you know, we're really good at pedophilia. So we got that going for us.
So anyways, what would you pick?
Not me. I'm picking the mane, dude. The mane all the freaking way, man. I don't know why I love that thing so much, but just watching it move around, it was
Cigarettes in his
exciting.
mouth.
Yeah, it was exciting. It was exciting. You know, I wonder if he shaved it off if he would stop being so crazy. Maybe that was
I
like
don't
the
think he
source
has
of
it
his
later in the-
madness.
I don't think he has it later in the movies. I don't
think
later
so. I
movies.
saw like the cover of Lethal Weapon 4 and he was like, you know,
Normal.
60 years old and he had shorter hair than me.
Mhm.
So
That's disappointing.
it's really disappointing because that was one of the best parts of the movie. The best
It was.
character of the movie was his flowing mane.
Totally agree.
So I'm guessing you're picking the main also.
Oh
Matt?
yeah, so much. I would love to like just I don't know. I would like to like be out in the rain with that hair and just like let it get all sexy and fall on my face.
Be in a shower commercial.
Every time you shake your hair, there's a sexy saxophone.
I could do the Herbal Essence commercial thing.
I love it.
And you? Imagine the man.
I picked the mustache, actually.
Boring.
He had a nice mustache. I was a little
did.
jealous of
You
it.
did. It was full. It was very thick
Yeah.
and full.
Yeah.
I couldn't do a mustache like that.
Yeah, see, if I could, that's what I would pick. Because I could probably do the mane.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know, man. Your hair's too straight. It wouldn't feather like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it needs to be
maybe.
feathery.
That's true. And I'd probably have to be in the 80s. It's probably
Yeah.
not even possible anymore.
Yeah, hair doesn't do that stuff these days. Doesn't matter how you grow it out. It just doesn't behave like that.
It's like global warming or something.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely global warming. I think there's like a whole 10-minute segment about it on an Inconvenient Truth or something like that. Here's an inconvenient
shows
truth.
Mel Gibson's hair slowly get flat.
Look how sad his hair is. That's
It's
my
like a
best
chart
argument.
of hair size.
Hair sizes.
That directly correlates to glacial melting.
By 2005, no men will have hair at all.
At least nothing to brag about.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Classic Gore, man. Classic. You're the Gore jokes here first, people. So topical. Matt, what's your question?
All right. So famously, this movie has a line that gets repeated in everything since. And he says, "I'm getting too old for this shiz."
Mm-hmm.
And so, what are you guys getting too old for? Todd?
Oh man.
Yes.
Tom never has an answer
I
ready.
know. I had an answer to the other one.
Your own question.
I had an answer to Steven's question that had two possible answers.
Actually, one, according
Yeah,
to you.
exactly. One answer that doesn't involve me being a pedophile. So Steven, I'm gonna popcorn Steven. And
Lame.
invoking the ancient rule of popcorn. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna get inspired by your answer.
All right. Mine is I have an answer. Re-ask the question. I forgot the wording.
What are you getting too old for?
Oh, that's right. This podcast. Yeah. Right around 9 o'clock is when I start to feel the need to go to bed because I'm just too old for this, man.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm feeling that one, man. No,
Todd.
back. It's not fair.
Nobody say anything until he answers. We'll wait.
I still don't have anything, man.
We'll wait.
Are you that spry? There's nothing you're too old for?
No, I'm too old for kind of everything. I mean, you know what? No, I'm too old to eat dinner after 6 p.m. How about
Yeah.
that? Yeah, man, I freaking hate it.
Fair.
If I have to have dinner like 7 or gosh, 8 o'clock, man, F that in the face, man. It is the worst. So yeah, I'm gonna say eating dinner late. That's my boring one.
Do you like get like
Stomach crap? Yes.
yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't go to sleep. I have to stay up and just like sit straight up, or I have to sleep like with my head propped up with like a bunch of pillows or something like that, so
Alright.
I can digest my food.
Todd's too old to eat, man. You're way
That's
worse than me.
old. That's old, man.
That's
old.
typically dead.
I'm gonna be pooping in a bag in a few months.
What? Is that
No
a thing
offense,
old
bag
people do?
poopers. You never heard of that?
That famous thing that old people have to do?
It's a bag that's hooked up to your stomach. It's not like you like hold a plastic bag.
That's awesome.
Yeah, let's keep thinking about that.
All right, I'll go. Mine's also food related. Mine's my taste buds. My taste buds are like those of a 4-year-old, maybe an 8-year-old on a good day, and it sucks because nothing healthy tastes good at all. And I can't eat it. So, yeah, I'm getting too old for this. It's horrible curse of my taste buds.
Jess says Todd is too old for Disneyland, aka fun. Yeah, it's kind of true. I don't hate fun. I just hate walking around all day. You know? Anybody?
But they have like the Dixieland music and stuff and the magic.
Yeah, but they also have the walking and the, I don't know, the
Other
lines, the standing, and the other human beings. I'm kind of too old for other people. Too old for strangers. How about that, man?
It's because when you have kids, you have to go to Fantasyland.
Yeah, I don't hate that much, actually. I don't know. Like, probably because I get to sit down more.
But the lines take way longer there.
Yeah, the lines suck. The lines totally suck. Yeah. Disneyland, that's true. Jess, you're right.
And fun
And
in
fun.
general.
Yes, true. All right.
Derek Link says, "Stop picking apart my movie. It inspired me to become an officer." Laugh out loud.
Cool.
That is awesome. Do you get to shoot things as much as they do in this movie?
According to this movie, you have to kill like 3 people a day if you're a cop.
You shoot happy faces into your perps.
Bad faces. They're bad guys.
Oh yeah. Sorry, no offense. We have the
Sad face.
utmost respect for the cops. We really do. Okay. Any more questions? Was there another random question, Steven?
I had a bunch of questions. You want me to ask mine?
Spit them out, and we'll see
Okay.
what we got.
So if you were going to show off your shooting ability like Riggs did, and he shot a happy face in the target, what would you shoot to show off your ability for shooting?
What
Well
pattern
said.
would we shoot in? What are you asking?
Yeah, like what's
Instead of a
design?
happy face, what are you gonna make?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Todd.
go.
Oh, okay.
Dang it.
Popcorn Todd.
Buttholes. A pedophile mustache.
Just like a pencil thin.
Yeah,
I don't know how you make your bullet smaller, but you'd
and make him saying pedo. A little talk bubble.
pedo. 'Cause that's what they call each other.
That's what they say.
You pedo too, bro?
That's what they say and think as they walk about. Pedo.
Mac, what do you got?
I was gonna shoot the words pew pew.
That's good.
I was gonna just miss because I probably wouldn't be able to shoot anything, and then tell him that I made all of my bullets through his one bullet hole.
I was totally thinking he was gonna do that in the movie. I thought
that.
this hole was just gonna get slightly bigger, and he's gonna be like, you know why it's a little bit bigger?
Because I'm looking at your mustache.
It's hurting my face. Oh, that was good. That was really good. Do you have another question, Steven?
I did. I don't remember what it was though. Let me look it up.
It's the instrument one.
Oh, that's right. So yeah, Todd's question kind of led me to this one, which is if you had a soundtrack to your bluesy type of or sad moments in your life, what instrument would be the soundtrack to your life?
How many question marks did you set?
Can we print out the text of this podcast?
How many instrument? I'm just gonna stick with the sax. I mean, blues guitar is really cool, but I feel like it's not cheesy enough to be appropriate for my life. So I
Mhm.
think a sax would be better because it has just the right amount of lameness. No offense, saxophone players. We'd love to have you on the show.
All of you.
Yeah. Yeah. All 0 of you that listen to or watch our show. We'd love to have you on. Mac, what's your instrument?
I was gonna go with kazoo.
That's a good one.
I just love the kazoo. It's easy to play. Anyone could do it. And if you're feeling sad, you can't feel sad when you're listening to a kazoo, so it won't last long.
That's true. It's pretty much the happiest instrument of all time.
I like
Just
it.
I want to hear someone try to make kazoo sad. I want to hear someone play sad kazoo.
I love that.
That's
Dean, what's
good.
your instrument?
I'm gonna go with the drums.
Ah.
Anytime you say something funny, there's like a rim shot.
Oh, okay.
That'd be cool. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Planet of the Apes or something.
Yeah.
Banging on the toms or something
That
like
was a good
Yeah.
drum impression.
that. Thanks,
really
man. Thanks.
I thought
You
you
wanna
were
be my
a drum
personal
drummer.
drummer?
Just follow you around with a little snare on my shoulder.
You have to do the little symbols in your knees.
Like the Dick Van
You're like
Dyke thing.
one of those one-man bands.
Yeah.
With like an accordion and stuff.
Your personal soundtrack's gonna suck. All right, next segment, the try segment, where you try crap. We talk about new things that we tried
Oh,
this
man.
week.
I don't have anything.
What? Well, think of one. Steven, what's yours? Dang it.
So much backfire.
Yeah, that's right. We're gonna stop the show till you share it.
Balls.
Look how foolish he is, everyone.
I'm looking
What did
around. I don't know why
what
I'm
did I
looking
build
around my
around here?
room. Like I'm gonna find something that I
Keep
tried.
looking.
Did I build something I don't know about?
So good. I'll share mine. I'll give you a little bit of time. I went to a nerd convention. I went to the PlayStation Experience on Saturday, and it was freaking awesome.
Yeah?
I was in the room. I was in the room when they announced The Last of Us Part 2. So
Oh, no way.
I was actually there when they made that announcement, and that was awesome. And they announced a new like Uncharted standalone game, like a DLC type thing, but it's a standalone game. It looks awesome. They announced Marvel vs. Capcom 4, and then so it was really cool to be there for that. I got to play some games that aren't out yet. I got to play PlayStation VR.
Oh, cool.
How is that?
It is freaking cool, man. It's
Is
so
it?
cool.
Are you gonna get one now?
I will. I don't know if I'm going to get PlayStation VR, and I'm probably not going to get it in the next few years. I'm going to get it like maybe when it comes down in price, but definitely when it's like it's better. Like the PlayStation VR, I think the machine is not quite powerful enough to do like fully effective VR because you need like a really good frame rate and you need super high resolution. Because it was a little there. I noticed like jaggies and stuff like that. But like I played a game where you fly around in this spaceship and you do like a space battles, so you're shooting the other spaceships and stuff. And at the demo, they sit you down in this little, they actually put you inside of a cockpit. So they have like all these little units set up and you sit inside of them. They shut you inside of this glass chamber.
Wow.
And you put on your headset and like looking around everywhere. That's what you see in the game. And it really feels like you're in the action. So like a genre that I think sucks, like flight simulators, is actually really freaking cool. So yeah, it was awesome. It was really fun. So that's what I did.
So stuck for Last of Us, man.
Yeah, Last of Us was going to be sweet.
It's one of the best games ever, the first one.
Yeah, it really
So good.
is. Yeah. So yeah, the sequel. But I don't think it's coming out. Probably maybe 2018. Maybe we'll see it in 2 years.
Once I get like bored of Skyrim and Destiny again, then another game.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and Mass Effect. So you got,
Oh yeah.
we got a long time to get bored.
Totally.
So, what did you do, Mac?
I watched your trailer for Mass Effect. One of the things I did. And
All right.
it looks awesome, man. Looks
Yeah,
really
dude,
cool.
I'm pumped for that.
Looks really cool.
Super cool. And I saw Arrival last night.
Oh,
What's
okay.
I don't even know what that is. Is it a new movie?
Isn't that the one where like the aliens show up and nobody
It
knows
is.
why?
Yes. It's an alien movie.
Ooh.
And I'm not going to say much about it, but it's a good movie. I really enjoyed
Alright.
it. Yeah.
Cool.
Good cinematography. Cool aliens.
What would you give it?
I would give it 8.5.
Ooh.
Alright.
I have to see that one. Sweet. Steven, what'd you do?
All right, mine's weak. I tried. I'm a pretty big fan of Mountain Dew. I like Mountain Dew, and so whenever they come out with like a new flavor, I always buy it and try it. And they have one called, I think it's called like Mango Heat.
Well, that sounds
Is
awful.
it spicy
Is it like
too?
Mexican candy?
It's mango. Yeah, it's mango and like a little bit of spiciness. Yeah,
Huh.
it's not like super spicy where it's like hot, but it's like it's got a little bit of kick to it. It's pretty good. You know, I don't hate it. I've had worse.
Got some complex flavor ending up in here.
Yeah.
That's what I think whenever I think of Mexican candy, man. It's a lyric from an Aquabats song for those of you who are uninitiated. Nerd Alert is the name of the song.
That's right.
It's a masterpiece of a song.
That perfectly describes this.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually have in my cupboard right now chili mango jelly bellies. And
Wow.
they are literally my favorite jelly belly. They're amazing. They're
Really?
so good. Yeah. Very good. So I
So
believe in that stuff.
Are any Mountain Dews good besides like the original one?
My favorite is Code Red.
Really? It's better than standard Mountain Dew?
I bought the throwback ones too, where they make it with the real sugar, the Mountain Dew with the real sugar, the original flavor. That's pretty good.
Not as good as fake sugar though.
I think
That's what I find with soda.
I rarely drink the regular Mountain Dew. I only get it every once in a while. But if I go to buy Mountain Dew, I usually get the Code Red, or I really like the one at Taco Bell also.
Baja Blast or whatever.
Yeah, that one's good.
Hey, Baja Blast sounds like what I get after I eat Taco Bell.
Nice.
Woo! Spicy. All right, that wraps up our discussion of Lethal Weapon.
Speaking of.
My own Lethal Weapon. All right, let's talk about next week. It's my pick, and I'm going to let you guys choose between two movies. And that is, on the one hand, Jingle All the Way, and on the other hand, Scrooged.
I've never seen either one.
I say Scrooged.
All right.
I've never seen it. And I've seen parts of Jingle All the Way, so I know that's terrible.
It's glorious. It is glorious. Next Christmas. Mac, you don't care?
No, yeah, I don't care at all.
Let's do Scrooge. Do you guys know what Scrooge is?
Yeah, it's Bill Murray, right?
It's a Christmas. It's what's that called?
Christmas.
Christmas Carol.
Carol?
Yeah, Christmas Carol. I keep wanting to say a Christmas Story. I'm like, no, it's that crappy piece
screw
of
that
crap.
movie. Screw that piece of crap.
Why do you guys hate that movie so
I don't
much?
know. It's dumb. It's just not funny. I don't know. Something
And
about
I think people like it too much is part of my problem with it.
yeah,
Okay.
it's like a 6 that people treat like it's a 9, and it's not. It's just meh. It's hard to get through.
I haven't seen it in years.
Okay, Scrooge. That's our movie next week. It is on Netflix, and yeah, so it's a Christmas Carol with Bill Murray. So hard to say for some reason. So that's the movie. It's on Netflix. Check it out. That's going to be next week. We'll talk about it. Phil, our friend of the show, Phil says Jingle All the Way, all the way. I'd watch that one too. I would watch it too, but I don't know if we're going to get to it before Christmas, right? I mean, I'm next week, and then we have 2 weeks, and then so if we get to it, maybe I'll force everybody to watch Jingle All the Way, Phil, because I want to.
We don't have to watch it at Christmas time.
Yeah.
There's no rules about that.
Yeah. Okay. I might force you guys.
Right.
Okay. Anything else? I think that's it for the show. Yeah. So that'll be next week at that's a Wednesday, 7 days plus today. I don't know the date.
What are you doing?
What is it? The 6th? Is it the 6th?
Today's the 7th.
Quick, somebody jump! Nobody jump!
7 days plus today. It's a leap year, so
14.
if I look at that.
Multiply it by pi.
Let me get out my star charts here.
Okay,
My calendar
December
says.
14th.
Okay.
Okay, Wednesday, December 14th, 8:30 p.m. Pacific time on our page, our podcast page, or secretly my YouTube channel, which is called Wedge Case Games. So, but live commenting on Facebook is on the Facebook page, so that's better. So yeah, Wednesday the 14th, 8:30 p.m. Pacific. Every Wednesday we do the live show, so enjoy, check it out. And that is it for this week, Triers, and we will see you next week.
Bye.